We have several red flags here that you have some more learning to do. I had an exchange on YouTube, and I don't think this is new to the channel. I've talked about this many times before, but regardless, something that comes up time and time again, and I realize I have hundreds of videos at this point, so I understand how people could, miss past videos where I've talked about this. Regardless though, some big red flags that this person should not be trading, and if I go through certain things and you're like, well, yeah, that seems like a good question to be asking me. Yeah, yeah, he answered your question. Then that's okay. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not calling you a moron. I'm just saying, well, that would be a kind of a mile marker for you that you do have some more learning to do because you're not quite understanding how this trading thing actually works. So let's get to this exchange. So this person asked me, Clay, what are your thoughts on the Fidelity broker? Now, perhaps right now you're thinking, yeah, how exactly are you going to talk about Fidelity now? Absolutely not. To just ask somebody, hey, broker, what do you think about it? And then just leave it at that you should not be trading. You have a lot to learn. And again, that's okay. We all start at that area. But asking about such an open-ended question, it just shows that you don't quite understand how it works. What do I mean by it works? Well, it's literally impossible for me or anyone else to tell you what they think on a broker if you do not offer what you are looking to try to do. So in other words, how are you looking to execute? Execute what? Your strategy. Okay, well, execute strategy. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you unless I know your strategy. And not only your strategy, how exactly are you looking to execute it? And this is still pretty surface deep, but as an example there, fast, or basically not applicable. It doesn't really matter. Do you need to get in and out super fast? I bring that up because if you've ever watched my live trade videos, then you see Fidelity would not work for me at all because they are not fast enough. They are not built to operate in the way that I need to execute my strategy. I need to be fast. And if you've watched my videos, you know exactly what I mean by fast. Now that doesn't mean that Fidelity is bad for you, is bad for this person. They're just bad for me because they don't fit my strategy. And well, what do you mean? How do they not fit your strategy? Well, that just goes back to this right here. They're not going to allow me to execute it. Now, there's many other ways that they want it fit. But like I said, I want to turn this into too long of a video. The point here being that if you just think it's okay to go randomly ask people, what do you think about this broker without offering any additional context, then you're missing a whole point because you could easily get yourself misled. But then, so I'll ask him a question and then his reply back is pretty revealing too. So as I just talked about here, I reply back, I mean, they could be fine, but given I know nothing about your strategy, goals, etc., it's hard for me to say. They reply back, I'm an 18-year-old that wants to do daily trades and have 25% of my portfolio being investments. Did you catch it? Do you see what they told me is their strategy? Now, it's where you're breaking your way down to a strategy, don't get me wrong, but it's still not even close to telling me anything about what I would need to know. So what did they say their strategy was? Daily trades. Now you say, oh, come on, Clay, you're nitpicking. They mean they want to do day trading. Fair enough, because you're probably right. They want to do day trading. But again, if you're like, okay, see, they want to do that is still way too broad. The amount of ways, the amount of methods, the amount of systems that revolve just in the branch, we'll call it, of day trading is immense. So even though they want to be a day trader, I don't know because, well, how do you want to be a day trader? In what ways are you looking to execute? I get it, you want to trade within the same day, but that's still very, very broad and you got to be able to narrow things down. I will say, awesome, this person is only 18. I'm jealous of this person. I didn't get, interested in the stock market till I was, 21, 22. So this person's got 4 years on me. So that's great. I'm not coming down on them because they're young. I mean, welcome to the club. I get this question all the time, hence the video. But, if this is the path you're going down is when somebody asks you, okay, well, what are your strategy? Well, I want to do daily trades and I'm only going to put 25% into those trades. Again, that's good. You're on the path, but there's still a lot more questions and a lot more narrowing down of things you need to do before you would ever know what is the proper broker for you. You need to be able to have a strategy, have goals, know when you should be getting out, how long you should be in, and what ways you need to get out, and much, much more. And when you have all those pieces in play, then you come back and ask yourself, okay, what broker is going to allow me to do this? And I realize that's very counterproductive. You would think, well, I'm new, I need a broker. That is 100% logical, but that's the tricky part about the market. The broker is the last thing you need to do for the reasons just discussed. Because at the end of the day, you need to figure out what you want to do. You need to figure out how you want to execute it. You need to figure out what needs to be executed, how fast it needs to be executed, and all that sort of stuff. Welcome to the actual challenge of learning how to trade the market. I get it. Well, sign up for my text alerts. And well, if you think that trading is that easy, I have some great oceanfront property in Wyoming. I'll sell it to you at a good deal, okay? But if you want to actually truly learn how to trade, you got to be able to form a strategy and all the different parts that go into the strategy. And after you have all that, then you come back to the broker because you're going to know exactly what a broker should be offering you and whether or not they fit into the picture, fit into what you're trying to do. And but to start at the broker, you're just going to you're going to create more headaches for yourself. So just hopefully that can open your eyes. But remember, starting with the broker and just randomly asking somebody what they think of a broker without offering any sort of additional context is a pretty big flag that I'm not saying you shouldn't trade. I'm just saying you should probably tap the brakes on things because my guess is there's quite a few puzzles that you're missing to how trading actually works. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.